must stop Nemo, whatever it takes. Maybe I can win some time by sabotaging the Nautilus. It's already ruined. Nobody will be suspicious of me, I hope. The best approach is going for the most damaged system. If I find Maddie, maybe I can get a clue. She knows everything going on inside this prison. We are underwater. I can't go outside. Nemo's organ has always fascinated me, and also gives me chills, just like the captain.
These pipes will not fix themselves. I can't be with you now.
I still have some stuff to do. If I draw the iMag, Nemo will see the alert. It isn't worth the risk.
Verne, if you are idle, ask Edriel if you can help with something.
Mon Dieu! The riches he amasses are spectacular! Ultimately, Nemo is a man, and his heart beats when faced with the power of wealth. The doctor has put on a "Don't Disturb" sign. The Nautilus's core is startling. Better if I don't bother them. My presence here is never appreciated. Nautilus's core is startling.
Salut, Monsieur Verne. Would you fancy?
No thanks. I was just passing by.
Thanks for recovering the aluminum from Akos. We have power in these quarters thanks to him.
I wish I could have saved Akos, but I arrived too late.
A toast for Akos. May he be in a better place. I'd rather be alone. Recalling Akos has saddened me.
Yes! I've always received so much strength from Maddie's posters. Hall of Horrors, and I helped to create it. I still have some stuff to do. It's not the time for a sea trek. It's me, Verne!
Sorry, Verne. We're on edge.
Don't worry about me. I understand. How are the reparations going?
It's slow. Oxy recyclers are the worst part, but Suni is on them. The most critical issue now is finding that damn traitorous rat.
And where is Suni?
Why do you ask?
I just wanted to offer my help. You don't distrust me, do you?
Right now, I distrust everybody.
You worry me. You aren't getting paranoid, are you?
Paranoia is needed with the nation and her minions. They are monsters, and if we have to turn ourselves into monsters to defeat them, we will do it.
How? Killing them all?
If necessary, we will do anything. I've seen them assassinating, mutilating, and devastating whole cities, contaminating the seas. The horror of the exploited prisoners of the penitentiary mines. Have no doubt, Verne. One must be willing to do everything it takes.
But doesn't that make us the same as the nation?
Maybe in your world of books and theories it does, but reality is what it is. If the nation prevails, she will enslave us all. And listen carefully, Verne. I will kill anyone, and if necessary, I'll die before being subdued again.
Sometimes, I think that we forget we are the good guys.
I'm very aware of who my enemy is. What about you? Oh, go back to your quarters and let us work. Go back to your quarters and let us work.
Although recognizing it brings me chills, Nemo's mind is astonishing. The design of these suits looks like something from a fantasy. The Oxy recyclers are on deck too, but before, I must find Suni to grant me access. I still have some stuff to do.
Go back to your quarters and let us work.
The doctor has put on a "Don't Disturb" sign.
Did you check the readings again?
Yes, ma'am. 3 times. Quality of air is at its absolute minimum. I repaired the oxy-recyclers as best as I have been able, but they are still producing monoxide.
Are you sure, officer? The air feels as usual.
Ma'am, I have thoroughly created this environmental management system by myself, and I certainly know when it works and when it doesn't. That last attack has fatally wounded it.
Will it withstand to the island?
Barely. But it would be mandatory to emerge more times to recycle air.
The captain is ordered to keep surfacing to the minimum until we reach the island. Do whatever you can to keep them operational.
Yes, ma'am. I'll do my best.
Thanks. I'll be at the bridge. Keep me informed. Verne, shouldn't you be checking the capsules?
Yes, that's right. Hello, Suni. Maddie told me you were struggling with oxy-recyclers. I learnt a lot the last time I helped you. Do you need me?
No! No one but me can touch my oxy-recyclers. God, stop distracting me! Look, Verne, I appreciate your offer, but I don't need your or anyone else's help. Leave me alone, please. Verne, if you are idle, ask Edriel if you can help with something.
God, they're losing their minds. If I manage to sabotage the oxy-recyclers, I will slow them down. Nadine! She's the only one that can grant me access. I hope she didn't get infected by this collective madness. Hi, Petrov. How are the reparations going?
Tovarich Verne, bad and worst. You should help Sonny with the air.
Yes, I'll talk to her.
Tell the little one that later I'll help her with whatever she needs.
If I draw the IMAG, Nemo will see the alert. It isn't worth the risk.
Do more.
How long will it take to get to the island?
Let me think. Navigate through an area where no instrument works properly, where you can never see the stars because of the thick fog, and where we rely on a fucking stone to keep us alive. It will be a miracle if we don't end at the sea bottom. The most sensitive thing to do would be...
There's no time. The nation is hot on our trail.
Well, I can't assure you we don't end in a submarine ditch.
That's a risk we face daily on this ship. You have your orders, follow them. Verne, what are you doing here? Shouldn't you be checking the capsules?
Yes, sure. The thing is that I need Nadine to grant me access to the...
Star C, isn't it?
Yes, that's right.
Very well, go on.
Thanks for watching my back.
You're welcome. I can't stand Adriel, walking around like she had a stick stuck up into her ass.
What will you do when all this comes to an end?
Well, just trot around all Park Avenue shops and never eat fish again. Something tells me you are chewing the fat. What do you want?
Me? Well, I need access granted to the oxy-recyclers.
You have already discovered Project H, haven't you?
Yes. Nemo must be stopped, at any cost. If we destroy the oxys, we will win time to think of a solution.
Being caught by the nation doesn't bother you?
One problem after another. Please, will you help me?
You can count on me.
Really? Seeing that you are different from the rest of the crew is a relief.
I haven't slept for months because of that dreadful Project H. Everyone else accepted it without a second thought. It's a living nightmare. I'm so glad I have finally found an ally. And even more if it's you.
Braving Nemo will not be easy. Are you ready?
I was born ready. You know I'm a curious bird, right? Well, one day I was nosing around personal files and I discovered that months before I was recruited by the Nautilus, Nemo wrecked the AES constellation, a ship crowded with civilians.
Nemo attacked innocent people?
According to him, the American Empire often uses refugees as human shields.
How horrible.
I've been witnessing captains drifting for months. Each day he gets more deranged. He always has been a passionate man, but he has turned into a monster. We must stop him for the sake of everyone, including himself.
Let's do it. Grant me access to the oxys. I will sabotage them. That will keep them busy, and we will have our chance of taking care of the capsules. I will defuse them. Then we open the water gates and let the sea decide.
Cool. I will prepare the Ixio to run off.
That miniature exploration submarine? They will catch us in 10 minutes.
I will block the rudder to prevent them from chasing us.
See you at the Ictio dock in 30 minutes.
I have unlocked the access to the main oxy next to the kitchen. Hurry up.
Verne, I don't have the time.
If I pull the filter, that will produce a discharge that will nullify the whole recycling system. I'm glad of having paid attention to what Suni does through all these months. Though it was easy. She only talks about her job. I must get out of here.
Verne! What the hell has happened?
I don't know. I was passing by and heard the explosion.
Goddamn traitor is going to kill us all. Did you see someone?
No.
Nadine, we must emerge. I don't care what the captain said. If we don't surface right now, we will die from asphyxiation.
Now that they are all busy, I have my chance of sabotaging the capsules. If I can overheat the circuits, they will render the capsules useless and can be safely thrown into the sea. Nadine, what are you doing here? We agreed to meet at the Ictio.
Don't you realize yet?
What?
I got you on the opto recorders while manipulating the oxys. Sorry for cheating you, but war is war.
Mon Dieu. You are the traitor. But why?
Do you remember the Constellation?
The ship crowded with refugees that Nemo wrecked?
The same. My parents and siblings were among those refugees.
How can you betray us to the nation? The nation is war!
Verne, I'm sick. I can't stand being locked in here anymore. All these years, what have been good for? We achieved nothing. Only betrayal and death. It's time to try something else. Look at France. She's way better under the nation's rule. Economy, security, technology.
At the expense of turning every human being into a slave.
Spare your speeches. The sooner the nation gets the flame, the sooner the war will end, and also the nonsensical death, like my own family.
No one is going to believe you. This room is filled with opto-recorders.
Yes, that's true, but none of them works. You know, the attack. All in all, I'm sorry. It's nothing personal. Here, Captain, I have the traitor.
Is that true, Mr. Verne?
No! I am not a traitor. She works for the nation.
That's preposterous.
Let me kill him, Capitan.
Why, Verne? Why did you do that?
Project H. I found out about it in your office at the base.
You shouldn't.
You are sick.
We live in a sick world. It's not a time of shades of gray. Project H is radical, but from its ashes, a fairer and more peaceful world will thrive.
What gives you the right to take that decision?
I'm not going to argue with you, Verne. Under normal circumstances, you would already be dead. But I need the iPad.
I will not help you.
Do you think I have never heard these same words before? I have methods to help you change your mind.
Captain, your presence is requested at the bridge.
Petrov, lock him in his quarters. A few days of isolation will help him to reconsider his options. And lock Nadine in the holding cell.
Petrov, don't listen to him. Nemo wants to... Days passed without meeting the captain, but I could hear him. The violence he displayed while playing gave me a hint of how madness was overtaking him. As we were getting closer to the flame, it was more and more obvious. There was barely anything left of the Nemo I used to know and admire. Finally, after navigating through the turbulence area, we reached Ancestors Island. I wasn't prepared at all for what I was about to meet there. I must get out of here, and before the captain comes after me.